This is News Trail, your daily dose.
Welcome to News Trail this Wednesday, 6th September 2023. I am Adetola Kayode. President Bola Tinubu is in India. He arrived at the South Asian country's capital, New Delhi, and went into an investment meeting with Gopi Chand Hinduja, the chairman and chief executive officer of Hinduja Group of Companies, a conglomerate with a total asset portfolio exceeding $100 billion. Mr. President said he is in India with one focus: attracting investments to Nigeria with lucrative opportunities for investors, but most essentially, jobs for Nigerians and new revenue opportunities for Nigeria's federal and subnational governments. The Hinduja Group chairman told the president that he is a living witness to his landmark efforts as governor of Lagos State in turning a coastal erosion and water encroachment crisis into a massive free trade zone where industries now thrive. Hinduja said he is ready to make investments into billions of dollars under the Tinubu leadership because he is already addressing systemic problems. The systemic problems. President Tinubu is in India for the G-20 summit. He will be meeting with investors and the Nigerian community on the sidelines. Heavy security personnel and equipment have been deployed to the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal and other flashpoints and dark spots in Abuja ahead of the delivery of the judgment on the election petitions challenging the election of President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday. Supporters of the Labour Party presidential candidate, that of the PDP and President Bola Tinubu, await the verdict, having been exchanging brickbats online even as they express optimism that the ruling will be in the favour of their candidate. In preparation for the judgment, scores of armed riot policemen, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, and other security operatives in plain clothes have been deployed at strategic locations in the Federal Capital Territory in a bid to prevent a breach of law and order that might arise after the judgment. The judgment will be delivered by the chairman of the tribunal, Justice Haruna Samani, assisted by other members of the panel justices Stephen Ada, Monsurat Bolaji Yusuf, Moses Ugo, and Abba Mohammed. Meanwhile, all major roads leading to the Court of Appeal would also be barricaded by the police before the court proceedings begin. The first African Climate Summit opened on Monday with the U.S. government's climate envoy, John Kerry, acknowledging that transition to cleaner energy cannot be reversed even by climate-skeptic leaders. Here, heads of state and others are asserting a stronger voice on a worldwide issue that affects their continent the most, even though its 1.3 billion people contribute to global warming the least. Kerry said 17 of the world's 20 countries most impacted by climate change are in Africa, while the world's 20 richest nations, including its own, produce 80% of the world's carbon emissions that are driving climate change. Asked about the Kenyan president's call for a carbon tax discussion, Kerry replied that President Joe Biden has not yet embraced any particular carbon pricing mechanism. Kenya's President William Ruto declared on Tuesday that it is time to have a global conversation about a carbon tax on polluters, adding that climate change is eating away at Africa's economic progress. And that's it on News Trail for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News Trail. And always remember that if you don't risk anything, you risk even more. Take that plunge. Have a fantastic day.